We are getting iRacing's being flawless as ever, causing minor issues. But we are getting somewhere! Ooh. The bot is broken again. Bot is flawless. Oh look, it's spooky Sebring, because gotta spook everyone with the nighttime. Oh, Sammy's a nerd. Why do you always do that? The stupid eyes and nose thing. It's weird. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't worry, it's only 15 minutes we're starting. Got only some practice in. Don't even know. So this is gonna go flawlessly. Let's go wait for iRacing to actually decide to load. There we go.
Fastest lap for Hofbauer, 1:58.34.
Side cat. I'm assuming that didn't do it. Cat thing's breaking. Good. It's not working. That's good. That is good. The stupid thing is not working. iRacing's very smart. Oh, I have a cat. Nope. Oh, of course it breaks. Oh well. Not my job to touch this up anyway.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
I got a nice train behind me, so this is a good sign. What is to come? And we'll pass on the back straight rather than just kill myself in the corners. Professional stream right here. There we go. Let's see. So is that? Right, so we're number 17. Hello.
Okay, the setup's loaded. Oh, that's good.
The setup seems to have loaded. How on earth does this all work now?
It's pretty simple.
That's good.
I'm just making sure our computer's not farting at me now.
Hello. I know Discord's low, but I can't turn it up.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Put it at max volume.
That's a new fastest lap for Hofbauer, 158.10.
My audio levels I can't really adjust any more than they are right now.
PC is farting, I'll check it in a bit. You can drive if you want.
Okay. What kind of race is this? It's a 3-hour race. Yes. You have the rare Sam.
Disengage limiter. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
It's a Z4. Yes, we are driving the Ferrari because nothing else to drive. I'm going to use it because mashing button works. Aha! That's a good start. Not we're ever going to use it, but it does work. We can flash at people who are slow.
Okay, Alex. There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Good news, the car feels good.
What's it like having an actually good setup for once?
What is this grip you talk about? I thought this game was about going off into barriers all the time.
Well,
Sector
track
1 is
temp
1.2,
25
off the pace.
degrees, so there will be more grip.
Yeah. It is very nice having a car with an actual setup.
Makes a huge difference. Craig's Ferrari setups have always felt great anyway.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Where are we going to be then?
There's a car leaving the pits. Sector 3 is 25 seconds off the pace.
25 seconds off the pace.
I'm assuming you can see all right, yeah?
On. Discord's been very quiet compared to every other noise right now, so I'm going to turn you up a bit.
I can turn my mic up if you need.
Yeah, that's better.
Joys of having an external interface.
I can turn everything up. Like, I can turn everything up on my PC and turn it down using the amp, but the issue is everything else is already at max volume. Everyone complains all the time about volumes, and I'm too lazy to change them.
Sector 2 time is good.
Well, I was just asking if everything felt good and you could see everything alright.
Yeah, I can see fine. That's not how you take that corner.
Need to brake in a straight line for sunset. I have an important change to the SAB I need to make.
Ooh, that's been close.
Better. Now the LEDs are red.
Yay!
Color consistency. I should at least try to get a lot.
2 litres remaining. There's traffic behind, keep your wits about you.
When it comes to qualifying, there's only one of us qualified.
Left side, clear to the left.
Try again, that was spotter.
Clear left.
Only one of us qualify, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess whoever qualifies does first stint, I guess, or something like that.
Anyone can do the first stint, but it'd probably be safer if I do it.
Yeah, okay.
Because then the field will spread.
Yeah, sounds fair. That's scenic. Which one is it? Okay. to have YouTube's biased towards certain music. It always is.
So what I do for sunset is I use the 2 cones on the left, not the 1 cone, but the 2, and then just brake in a straight line. This corner can fuck itself though.
As a car exits in the pit.
You aren't gonna get good retardation off the brakes if you if you're trying to turn.
No, I don't know what the livery is. I haven't seen the livery. What is it? You get the spooky hands. Yeah, I assumed you did delivery. Damn it, I've probably seen it because obviously it's dark.
Right, the session's going live now.
Hang on a sec. What's going on here? I'm not getting the notification to get in.
You'll probably need to go back to the team sessions then.
Yeah.
I've never understood this, to be honest. Just kind of does its thing, really.
Why is it so confusing? I think we're in. It's just a bit weird.
Yeah, I see you in the session now.
Okay, that's good. That's why you rode for a second because it didn't say anything. It's like, have I done something wrong?
Yeah, I need to get in. Right, I'll put quality fuel in.
How many stints would there be? Be 2 then. I don't know how long the stints are on the GT3s, the tanks. One-hour stint average on the tank. Less than that.
About 1 hour stint. I have push to talk on, I forgot.
And remember I have that on because I do. Rare chase cam is no.
That should be the right. I just need to remember to correct the ride heights when putting in the full fuel.
Did you stop every hour? Yeah, I imagined that. 3 hours, so I'm assuming I'm doing the middle stint then. What's that mean? We'll see. We'll see.
Only thing to note is tires. I can put you on fresh tires for your stint if you want.
I'm guessing you do 1 tire change in the race then.
Yeah. You double stint once.
Yeah. Issue is I've never driven on worn sets of tires in iRacing. So
Yeah,
I have no idea what they feel.
that's the thing that's the thing I was.
I have no idea what the tires will feel like after an hour of driving.
Thankfully, I do know, but I'm not going to put you under that risk.
And if you're assuming you do the first stint, I'll do the middle, yes.
Yeah. Because I can just drive on worn tires, no problem.
If you do that, then that's probably the best then. Or you'll save the car from ending up in the wall at some point. Obviously, LEDs are the wrong colour.
It should be red. Car's red and white.
They look pink right now.
Rip. I swear I set them to red. Guess not. It's nice having grip through that hairpin for once.
Yeah, track temps doesn't matter so much in iRacing compared to everything else.
It's more about how the tires react than the track surface itself. They're very sensitive to heat. Shouldn't be. That's one of the big flaws in the tire model. But Kimmer is aware of it and should be addressed in the next model.
They're soon to him. Soon to him, I'm guessing then.
You made a big long forum post about new tire model version 7 about a few months ago. Of course, you weren't a member, but I think it's in the 5th. Covers flaws in the current model and what's to come in the next.
P8, that lap was a 2:00.2.
How's the volume, by the way, everyone, on the stream right now? Is it all okay? Can you hear everything? Music's off now, so you want to know where that's gone. It's turned off right now. Not music time anymore. I'm going to mess around the cameras a bit just because I need to try and just watch and learn. I am still terrible at Sebring. Well, where is it? Let me see. Vision 3. Oh boy. Gonna get carried. But
New fastest lap for Johansson, 158.62. The leader has just done a 158.64. The car ahead has just done a 2:00.2. P16.
That's not a bad lap, considering.
it's better than what I can do. By a long shot.
It's just experience, isn't it?
Yeah, I haven't driven this track nearly enough and still learning more things about iRacing, so yeah, that'll come. Yeah.
It will. Like, don't worry. Right. 110 liters. Have you ever driven with this much fuel yet? Yeah, you have, Ferrari. Forgot.
Yeah, the Ferrari you always have max fuel on.
That's front ride heights. Alright, that's less rake than what we had before, but that will.
That's the end of the session, 20th place.
Big grid too, 47 cars.
Yeah. Should be interesting then.
As long as everyone takes it easy in the first few corners, it'll be fine. Oh god, there's a McLaren.
Yeah, I just saw that as McLaren up ahead.
That's actually... I commend them for being so brave.
The few Z4s and lots of AMGs, it seems.
The Z4 is actually a really good car to have, especially with this current BOP. But the AMG is just the easiest car to drive. I'd say the Ferrari is the second easiest to drive, but it's not got a lot of grip. And of course, I would say the Audi is the fastest in this current BOB, but because of how hard it is to drive, no one wants to drive it.
I guess like the top level drivers who drive it.
The top teams are all using the Audi. And as you'd expect, precisely 0 people run the Ford.
want the bouncy suspension.
You could probably tune that out in the dampers, but still.
Now just remove the dampers, it makes it lighter.
God damn it. I was going to be concerned about that AMG that had serious business on the back of it because I thought it said Guinness.
There appears to be one car in the pit lane still.
They're starting from the pits then. Which is alright, that's probably the smart thing to do in this sort of race. Dick. Do you have the number of that grey AMG in front of you?
The grey one with the little yellow bit underneath. On the
Yeah, the one right in front of this red one.
69.
Okay. Nothing to worry about there.
Endurance PRT.
Yeah, I was just worried because they kind of downed off from on the start and nearly caused a crash on the pit. But Cap shows me iRacing and like there's nothing to worry. It does give me enjoyment to see the flamethrower from McLaren.
Yeah, I was about to say that they actually do have it done properly. I think it spits flames all the time.
It's great. It's my favourite thing about the McLaren. It used to be its driving, but now it's just shit. The aerodynamic update they did to it in the last BOP just kind of ruined the car for me. And adversely, that made the Ferrari better as well, but...
I'll just be quiet now. Well, Sam will start. I'll leave you to it. Get the start done. Just let Sam concentrate for a while he does the start. What's going to happen is he's going to do the first stint, I do second, and he'll finish off the third stint. And he will obviously have his change tyres and
Floor it, green, green, green. 2 litres left.
things clean so far.
Left side. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear left, left side.
Yellow flag.
Clear left, left side. Hold your line.
What's
Some
going on?
incident in Christensen.
Oh my-
It looks like Taylor and Bourne.
Clear on the left.
There's an incident in turn 5. Looks like
What
it's
on earth
Taylor.
happened there?
we've got me bald already because of that. And I feel steering down, that's why.
On your right. He's still there. Clear right. You're clear.
Bloody netcode all over the place there. I like that's some of the worst netcode I've ever seen.
I mean, we've got 166 ping right now to the server. So it's not exactly a close server. I think it's probably the US server's one right now.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the car feels fine. It's just
The gap to B
the left side is
now 2.2
bit-
seconds.
but I need to pit for repairs, so
Wrong camera. Yeah, you're slightly missing the bonnet.
Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Well, it's not the best start to the race. Yada. Ooh, car behind's gone off.
Watch your speed. Engage the limiter. We don't have that data.
Don't have that data. What?
Alright, let's see how bad the damage is.
I mean, you are missing the front bonnet, if that means anything.
I've done complete engine changes on a Mercedes. It's nothing. Okay, it's 12 minutes repair. It's worth doing, all things considered, but still.
Bit annoying, to be fair, though. But
I've had worse.
assume you're going to stay in the car then and finish the rest of the stint.
Yeah, I'm just looking over the restart now. Well, that Merc just goes fucking right over, doesn't it?
The leader has just done a 159.72. The car ahead's pitting now.
Yeah, you just get shunted up the rear end and into the car in front.
Their teammate has the gall to fucking call us out for that.
Not the best start to the race, but got 11 minutes repairs to go. And then Sam's going to take over. But the plan still is the same stints, I guess. This means the last stint will be a shorter one. At least the car is still working somewhat.
It's drivable, but not much else.
Hey,
But we'll see.
you hear that when I had my last IMSA race where I got slammed so hard on the wall my engine died on lap 1?
What car were you driving?
Ford.
Okay, that's
I have no
Okay.
idea what happened, but it's like literally like 2 seconds later on the dash says zero, oil
Leader's
pressure
just done
0,
a
and no power when I
159.30.
put the foot. So that was interesting.
I'm just interested that you kind of killed a mid-engined car from damage.
I mean, I guess
Front engine that will happen a lot, but mid-engined I've never had that happen.
it was quite a big side swipe, to be fair. Like it was a mighty side swipe into turn 1.
I'll probably do it.
The closest I can think of to a real life incident would probably be like something like Singapore 2017, getting like the whole car just shoved up your side of your car.
Fernando.
That's what was put in like McLaren's Twitter feed recently, saying top moments for Fernando at McLaren was when he got to P3, then got killed.
Oh, per Fernando. Yes, I had blame in that incident, Stefan. Yes, I did. Completely. I got punted in from behind and put your car into orbit because of it. That's totally my fault. I love people on iRacing sometimes.
I got called out because you know when I posted on the Reddit, not Reddit, the Discord, when I in Somerset, the guy basically went around the outside, went into the inside of them and hit them. And I got a message later and saying, "Oh, you can't you look ahead or something?" He's like, "Yes, I can see ahead in a blind corner. But I can't actually see what's going on ahead of me."
That Merc has just completely disappeared now. I think they've retired. It's about 7 more minutes of repairs.
Okay.
Thankfully, this means a shorter final stint.
But so that's some good news of this.
Hey, LMAO. Made a special livery for everything today. I'm going to make sure it gets used. I also have a new helmet.
Let me see the helmet. I didn't really actually put our names on the side of the car. I don't even proper look at the livery yet because I was panicking about getting in and stuff. It's like, I'm gonna muck up at some point. I can now look at the battered livery.
I mean, the car is mostly fine. Kind of.
I mean, yeah, but come on. You put the effort to put the names on the side. More effort I would ever put into something like this.
I'm just looking over the rear of it. Some rear bumper damage, but the diffuser looks fine. That's just really the front that got hit.
Fuck the camera up, haven't I? Whoopsie. Nyong. Oh dear me. We'll soon be out on track again. Soon to again. Yes, Tom, but I was not driving. So, your prediction is wrong. I'm also going to blame you now for it all, Tom, so I hope you realise that. All your fault. I mean, Tom literally did say in the OVRC chat when he wanted me to do a race room stream for like this community practice thing, and I said, "Oh, I'm doing an iRacing race." And literally his comment is, "Just crash after 5 minutes so you can do race room." Winky face. So I'm blaming him entirely. I'm completely justified in my view here.
Just about 3 minutes to go.
We have found someone to blame, by the way, for the crash.
Yeah?
We're blaming Tom from my league, because he literally said earlier today in my Discord, "Oh, you should stream race room." Says, "No, I'm busy, I'm doing iRacing." And he's literally just crash after 5 minutes and stream race room. So it's his fault now.
That does sound like we have a person.
There you go, Sam agrees with me.
Thankfully, this race is 3 hours long, and losing 10 minutes really is nothing. God knows how many times I've experienced this during the race with Ben.
The true endurance experience.
If you haven't spent 20 minutes repairing a car, then you haven't lived. Make that, because like, we spent 2.5 hours in the pits alone during the spa 24 hours for repairs.
To be fair, that sounds pretty realistic considering Spa and the average ability of most iRacing drivers.
90 minutes of those were 3 engine changes.
How do you get 3 engine changes?
By running the Mercedes and crashing.
What you're saying is you limped the Mercedes 3 times home to the pit lane to get its engine swapped out.
Yes, we will put 3 different engines in that race, and blew them all up.
Mercedes Customer Racing must be very happy with you.
I don't think it repaired all the damage. I have to go around for another lap. So I don't see the bumper front hood.
The Bentley Night Racing? No, there's not.
I'll go around and see how it is anyway, but...
Car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Blue flag.
We'd like to know the Z4 though. There should be a Bentley in iRacing, I agree.
Clear left.
Needs an Aston Martin, like a modern Aston,
Right side.
and a Bentley. And then it'll be the flawless sim. But it can't be, because it doesn't have Bentley. Bentley is the flawless GT3 car.
Blue flag.
Bentley's shape is a flawless race car shape, if you find. Especially the original one. The one thing I don't like the new one looks alright in my opinion. But the thing about it is because it looks so purpose-built now to be a race car, it loses the charm of the original. The original was just very hilarious, the fact that it was just like, took a normal Bentley, just made it long, taller.
Engage
feeling good,
You haven't
or
got that data.
just one more repairs on it?
Just one more repairs, hopefully it's just for the optionals. I've had this happen before, but I haven't had this in GT3.
Oh no.
Yeah, there's the repairs coming now.
Right, yo.
I've had this before in LMP1, but I've never had this in GT3. Like the engine was off, it shouldn't have turned on, but there we go.
Go wait a bit longer than in the pit lane. If you're enjoying the sitting in pit lane experience, then please leave a like, subscribe, and share to everyone so I can get one day money.
On the flip side, we are now a lap ahead of the guys in front of us in the pits. So there's one plus.
Yay!
We're down 25 positions, but we're not completely lost.
Not dead last, that's the main objective of this race. Is to finish and not finish dead last.
You know, there's still a good potential we could finish top 30.
Oh yeah, let's keep the car out of trouble.
Yeah, it's simple.
Apparently had the same thing happen in GTE according to Harry.
I don't remember it in GTE, but it could be.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Hey, well, we're driving again, guys. Look at it go! And already getting flashes from the Mercedes behind. I don't think Sam is reading the chat, unfortunately. And that's very disappointing.
Car right, clear right.
Right, hopefully that drama's over.
Onwards for the next 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Yep. Unsurprisingly, Sebring is easier when you're following cars. At night, anyway.
Okay, Alex, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. B45.
Car feels good, by the way. Probably down on top speed, but it's not something you'll really notice.
I'm taking the fact that I'm going to be slower than you anyway by a couple of seconds around the lap. Not much difference anyway. This lineup, by the way, is a definition of Pro-Am. In terms of like the difference between the skill levels between the two drivers. Oh, can the cars not blink? That'd be wonderful.
That's the fastest lap. You've just done a 2:01.33. Blue flag.
We've got a bit of time. Well,
201 sounds fine for full fuel. We're only about a second off the leaders, so that's fine.
just need to hope everyone in front of us starts having issues, or ends up in barriers.
There's a car for position 15 seconds up ahead, apparently. Reed is what crew chief has told me.
Car ahead of you on track, unless I can't read properly, is in the pit lane right now.
Blue flag.
It's a Ferrari in the pit lane, I believe, unless I really can't read.
Oh, there is another car ahead of us. It's the 069.
Blue flag. B44. That last lap was a 2:00.9 seconds.
Yeah, then an AMG just going through the Corvette bridge. S7, so yeah, the next car ahead which we can actually overtake.
Okay, Alex, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 12 seconds.
Crew chief's going to do a confusion right now because obviously it's registering for me, but I'm not
Yeah,
actually.
car feels great.
Well, that's a good sign.
I mean, I'm keeping up with this guy ahead who's in 10th, so that speaks for how fast the car is.
That's good. Crew chief's always drunk.
And extending a gap to the car behind, who's in 11th.
Yeah. I mean, if this didn't have that lap one pile up, it would have been fine, but there you go. Not much can be done about that now.
GT3 going to GT3, as Empty Box once said.
I have now had the true GT3 experience.
And it wasn't even you who saw it, who did it.
If I was in the car, the entire field would be dead by now.
You'd be further behind, so it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, true.
That's not a dig, by the way.
Oh, ow, owie, my
43.
non-existent ego.
Please.
Apparently the other day you said that GT3 wasn't that bad anymore.
It is not that bad anymore, but it's Sebring at night. You can brake for that hairpin later than you think. Just not gotta hit the ABS. Do you see the purple lights as a spectator? On the dashboard, not the actual car.
What, the
Lock-up
anti-locks?
lights.
I've never actually noticed. I'll have a look now properly at them. I think they should activate it so that the rev lights will go up and stuff.
The gap in front is now 7.1.
It's just I know the RPMs go, but I'm not sure if the lock-up lights and traction control lights.
Bumps. Feel the bumps.
I have a bad feeling that guy ahead is going to hit the inside wall at sunset. He's so close to hammering it.
That was 201.39.
Oh, there's the McLaren.
There's a McLaren anyway.
And it's
And
dead.
immediately loses it out the pits.
Sounds like the McLaren. Should have seen the lock-up lights and the braking for that car.
I don't think they're
P4 has
showing
binned
up.
it in Cunningham.
But none of the
Yellow flag,
other
caution.
things on the dashboard are doing anything right now.
Yeah, then that's not being sent over for the spectators. That's
The gap ahead is now 5.1.
I like how I'm just ignoring this blue flag.
I mean, it's not really like, you're not impeding him at all, so it's not really an issue. I can just imagine him now shouting in the cockpit blue flag all the time.
Slow down.
Oh. Rip.
On your left. Clear left.
The problem with Le Mans is that at night you can't really see the apex until it's too. So it's really easy to cut the corner.
Don't worry,
Oh, well,
next
it's
time. Next time we have a day-night cycle, so it's driving the day.
Yay.
1.8
Yay.
for pace.
Except the next race at Sebring will start at night
Oh no.
and then go to day.
Just put all the good drivers in the night stint and then put the plebs in the day stint. Solved.
I mean, people will do that anyway because of the tire air temperatures.
Oh yeah.
Or rather, the opposite, because then the slower drivers can get used to the grip.
But first it has to come out. I need to get my B license.
You'll get it after this race, I'm pretty sure. You're what, 3.1?
3.1 right now, yeah. Was 3.66 at some point until Sebring happened. So Sebring was a mistake.
I agree. I've lost 200 iRating this week.
My rating's gone down to like 300 or something this week. It's not been good.
Next week it should be better.
What's it next week?
Daytona. I'm going to drive the DP for once.
The rare DP?
Yes. And ILMS, I think, is also at Watkins Glen.
6.5 seconds.
So that's going to be fun.
I should spend a bit more time in the Ford. Like out of the Ferrari and the Ford, I'm somewhat preferring the Ferrari. It's a GT3 Ferrari just generally. But
the GTE version is very similar if you're liking the GT3.
42.
I mean, again, the only reason I went for the Ford is everyone else is driving it. It's a bit like, if I want to join these people, maybe I should own the same car.
Well, we own all the GTE, so it's not really an issue.
Yeah, true.
It's just Gibbo and I prefer the Ford. Ben has turned over to using the Ford, but he prefers the Ferrari. And to be honest, I kind of prefer the Porsche, if I really had a pick. But they're all great competitive cars, so it's like really not an issue. I can swap between any.
One advantage of having smaller classes is obviously the fact that, in theory, balancing performance is easier. Because you're not balancing 6 billion different cars against each other.
Good job, Race Room.
Yeah, we have 19 GT3 cars. All from different eras.
I don't envy what Kunos has to do with ACC. And BOPing every car for each track as well.
Oh, that's the fun part. Because obviously it's like, what is the real fun part is setups. Because when you take setups into account, everything just goes out the window.
Which is why the default setups need to be representative of what the car can actually do. Which is something iRacing kinda does, but then the aliens come in and just run all minimum tire pressures.
Yeah, it's a bit like that on some cars in Race Room. I won't mention which because Tom's in the chat, and if I say it, Tom will actually kill me.
Yeah, I get it. Like, everyone knows the exploits you would be using in iRacing. It's minimal tire pressures wherever you can, except for GTE. You'd run a lot of camber, softer springs.
The good news in Race Room's terms is the GT1, the newer physics, and the GT1 cars fixed a lot of the exploits from GT3.
Good. The other thing I couldn't mention, because wheelwork, is the LMP1 cars are actually broken. I'm sure you know about the 919 sieve spring.
I've heard stuff about it. The LMP cars right now just seem a bit weird. Like, there's not... The Porsche still is so much better than the Audi.
Gibbo has found a trick with the Audi. It's also heave spring related. He got the 305 kilometers per hour without any use of hybrid, so he's done something with it.
Mad setups, everyone. All games just have fixed setups to solve so many exploits. At the same time,
Try telling that to the NASCAR crowd, they'll still find a way to complete.
Yeah, the
Problem is, I don't really think the LMP1 cars are fully broken per se. It's just people have done stuff that iRacing didn't really intend people to do, and it's kind of made them more in balance.
I mean, mean, I feel I could go through all the issues of GT3 cars in racing, but I won't because there's a lot of them. And
I'm assuming it's all physics related anyway, so.
yeah.
That last lap
But
was
there's some
2:01.72.
things about them which is it'll make you cry about how broken those cars are. Like, 'cause from the surface they are fine to drive, but as soon as you look into them and start like tinkering around with them and actually know how it all works, you'll realize that these cars are horrendously broken.
I've kind of started noticing that when I've started working with setups.
It's not
I
as
got
bad.
the set more recently, and it's like, oh boy, you can do things with that car.
I mean, it's not as bad as DTM 92 when it has. Oh, it's the car in front which you can overtake.
Yay!
Yay! Action, fun, excitement.
They have higher I rating than us, so their car's fucked.
Now 1.4.
Here comes the race room shill. I'm not shilling. I'm like, if anything, I'm not helping it by saying the fact that the GT3 is broken.
I forgot to mention I rating's also an effect in this race.
The real broken class is DTM 92. Because I love having my infinite slip angle, where the cars have the same amount of grip going forwards as having the tyres at 45 degrees. But people like them apparently. People are weird.
B41. That lap was at 2:01.24.
For anyone who's just joined the stream, quick update what's happened. Lap 1, we had a big old pile up. Spent around 15 minutes, 60 minutes in repairs. And we're going to drop all the way down the order, but we have a car in front which is actually fighting for position. So, excitement.
Hello.
On your right, clear right.
I did not intend to do that.
He broke very early.
There was no contact, so I'm guessing that was netcode. Just review that, just in case.
Yeah, I am.
You know how to send a private message, yeah?
No. What, through the iRacing
You can
website?
slash, and then the car number in the chat. That'll send them a private message.
The 69 car, 069 isn't it? Ah, I'm not getting used.
I don't think I hit them. I didn't feel anything, but they did turn around.
You look from here that like the cars weren't actually touching, but like it probably would have counted as touching. They also did brake.
I'm still on 5x, so it can be bulked down to netcode, really.
I mean, they also did brake at the 4-cone meter mark, which is
Yeah, I'm always using the 2 there.
The gap ahead is now
4 is
6.3
way
seconds.
too early.
what this forward slash. You said.
/.
And let's put the car number in.
69, I think.
069. Yeah, it's 069, I believe.
Like I hope my tone isn't trying to deflect blame from myself, but
B40. That was 202.24. Blue flag.
Right side, clear to the right. Right side, clear right.
It does look a bit like netcode because Sam was not actually like touching him. This is the car. Doing alright though. Don't really know what to write to be fair for that because it does look like it's netcode.
we think it was netcode. Sorry if there's any contact. Just something like that. Because we got nothing, so...
The gap in front is now 7.1.
Okay.
On your left. Still there. Rewind. You're in the middle. Clear right. On your left. Hold your line. Clear all around.
Are you lapping yourself
Okay, Alex.
then?
There's a car exiting the pits. Heads up.
Car left. Clear left. Car right. Clear right.
I wasn't worried about this blue mark, but the yellow one was. Really slow.
How long's the race? It's a 3-hour race. Apparently they got damage.
Okay.
It's okay, not your fault. It wasn't racing instance at
Gain
best,
on the sky.
netcode at
Gap's
worst.
now
Hope you
6.2.
didn't get any damage.
Okay.
But
They're good sports about it, so that's fine.
yeah. Yeah, 3 hours, noob. I don't think you caught the start. Start, we got Hunt at the rear end. We qualified like P20.
Clear to the right.
It looked okay, and then we got punted at start. Dropped all the way down to P40 something, and now we're working our way back up slowly. We're down about 7 laps in the leaders. So we've got quite a way to go. Just hoping to get the car home, really.
I mean, if you're going to overtake, can you not make mistakes right after?
That's the best form of lapping.
I don't mind letting someone by if they're faster, because Mark clearly is, but still, I don't want to lose more time from your mistake. Another car on lap front.
Gap to Keel.
It was a great start.
It's now 1.0.
That was one broken Ferrari. Bullshit, slow down.
Interesting if that Ferrari in front is
All right, clear to the right.
is P30.
Blue flag.
I'm guessing they're going in the pits very shortly.
Yeah, hopefully. There's another car on our lap, just a bit ahead. 74 car.
Blue flag.
74.
No, 46.
There's one more car in front of us as well, but I'm guessing that one's in the pits as well.
No.
B39.
Car which is 38th position, 705.
Anton Duggan in the 46 car, 7.2 seconds ahead.
The car which is the car in front of us, which was the green one which overtook us, is actually technically ahead of us on track in position as well. At P38 right now.
Yeah, like that. They're not. I'm not worried about them. They're faster than us.
Yeah, I was just getting a bit confused then. I didn't realise that was the car which
Gap
went
to
past us.
Keel. Ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds.
Have you got the relative up, or because you can have it on as a spectator?
I forgot you could do that. Just asking now, when it comes to the driver swap, do I need to do anything apart from just getting in the car once you stop it?
0.6 off the
Nope,
race.
just click get in the car. That's all you need to do.
And then the fuel, and I guess you set the fuel and stuff beforehand.
Yeah, it's all done. It's already set.
Okay. Okay.
I'm assuming you have crew chief on.
Yeah.
So the fuel, when I need to get back in, will be sorted as well.
So, and make sure tyres are deselected.
Yeah, that's all you need to do.
And drive in, then I guess
I mean, you could keep the tires selected now. There's no point in doing it.
Okay.
If we had a clean first lap, then it wouldn't have, then it would have been a problem. But because we're so far down, like there's no point where.
Yeah, that makes sense. Might as well just keep the car safe by taking the tyres on.
Yeah.
And I guess you just press a button to take me out of the car or something, I don't know.
Yeah, it's really simple.
That's why it'd be something like RF2 where you like press 6 billion buttons just to do something basic. RF2 scares me in that way.
RF2 scares many people in that way. Top 40, by the way. I forgot to mention.
Yep. Not last. That's quite a few cars behind us, to be fair.
It's a good thing.
The gap to Kiel ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8. Blue flag. Blue flag.
Left side, there to the left.
I mean, that was on him.
The stewards have warned us about track limits.
Can you not?
Right side, clear right.
Car's fucked again. Okay, I couldn't really give him any room. And yet he decides to hit me intentionally. What a... That's pro... I'm just taking a tow because that's safer. Belland. Yeah, that second hit wasn't intentional. I'm going to send a replay. Because that's not on.
Basically what happened was, car coming up behind the lappers decides to, attempt to get a bit too close in an area where you can't really unlap properly because the nature of the corner is that you can't lap, and just didn't give us the room. Hit the back of Sam, and we ended up in the wall, and then we started crabbing. So the car was
That's the
basically
replay cut.
So
God damn it.
with that, Sam decided to tow the car back in. What is the strategy now, by the way? Since obviously
Fuck knows. Probably once the repairs are done, just you get in. That's probably will make most.
Yeah. Okay.
Can't believe that.
I don't know why you're supposed to pass there anyway, because that spot is such a tight corner, it's impossible. You had a straight later and then heavy braking zone, which is way easier to do it in.
Yeah, it's big. Like the car broke away from me, so I missed the apex and went wide, and then he just turned me. So. I'm just reviewing this again from behind.
Is the car under repairs right now?
Yeah, it's only optional, so you can get in. It's probably not too big repairs, but I'm expecting some wonky steering.
3 minutes of optional repairs.
Okay, so most of the damage is on the left rear from the looks of it. There's some on the left front. The corner weights are all whack, but it should be drivable once repaired.
Okay. But hey, guess what? We're going to be in the car finally.
So that second hit, if that's done more damage to our car and killed the right rear, then that's good grounds for a protest. I was going to protest anyway because that second hit was uncalled for, but still.
And yeah, it was.
There's a lot of room to get back on the track.
It's not like you can just put the car into reverse and then I don't know, go backwards a bit and then turn out again.
Yeah, exactly. Because I can't see the track, so I was trying to stay as close as possible.
I mean, yeah, it was literally like he just he wanted you just to slam into reverse and drive all the way back onto the track so he goes straight forwards. From the look of things,
That's exactly what. And he lost patience and just rammed the side of the car. So it's not a cool move.
I don't understand why he was so close to begin with. Like again, he had better overlapping opportunities later on. Why do it into a very twisty part of the circuit? I don't know.
Yeah, I would have let him by after that corner, so it's like I don't get it. Like, this isn't F1, I don't have to let people by. Whether people like it or not, that's the rules.
Is that Merc, which we Oh. Agreed.
There's a car behind, take care, rejoin him. Blue flag.
Definitely still a bit of damage on the car and steering.
Wonky?
Yep.
It should be more manageable now, but it's gonna feel weird.
I'm finding the car. Basically a lot of obviously the start happened, which was when we got rear-ended at the start. It had to take like a few minutes, like 50 minutes of repairs, and then we got punted again by a car trying to lap us, and put us into a wall.
Car right, clear right.
Blue flag. Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. B40.
Car right,
Blue flag.
clear right.
This yellow Merc is a menace.
Clear to the left.
So I work out what was going on there. I didn't realize the Ferrari in front was going for the pit lane.
Blue flag.
So I was like, oh, I've got to get past him. Didn't realise he was just mucked up sunset.
Oh, Alex. Come on, track limits.
Car right. Clear to the right.
So these guys get past. Wish that yellow Merc, I don't really trust him behind me.
You are faster than that Merc, but
Blue flag.
Ah. Slow down.
don't worry about it.
Blue flag.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Blue flag. just done a 205.11.
Car right. Clear to the right.
Okay, Alex, we'll need to pit for fuel. 0 tenths into the race.
That's the McLaren that died early, wasn't it?
Yep.
B40.
We only lose one position out of the pit stop.
Seems it. I mean, we've lost laps, but we've not really lost any position. Well, I guess I need to wait 2 hours before I make this protest. That's fine. It's all written up, though.
Well, just requires you to send it once you can.
I'm not gonna forget once when the window's up. Spins out our number 17 car coming out of hairpin as I make a small error, non-issue, but deliberately rams our car while I'm trying to get safely back on track, causing more damage, necessitating repairs.
B39.
Is that right, mate?
Was at 205.07.
Might be the only. Are you getting any long blinks occasionally, or is it just me?
I'm not saying anything. Your car's still here, just fine.
It's more that the other people around me seem to disappear occasionally. It's kind of not very comforting.
Blue flag.
To see half the field disappear.
Do you have your FPS bars and stuff up?
Yeah.
Do you see an S and C bar?
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
No, I don't. Sorry, I was just trying to focus through that.
You might see them pop up when you experience that again.
You've just done a 205.09.
Also, pretty sure that Merc that went into the wall then was the same Merc which you said earlier it might end up in the wall.
Yes, I think it was.
There's
Isn't
our
this
friend
the
again.
Ferrari that was fighting with me?
Yeah.
Right side, clear right.
I guess I've got a really slow driver and...
He just span off into the wall behind us.
Oops.
I don't feel anything. I was like pulled out and then he just spun off.
People on iRacing are funny.
I think I'm a bad driver.
Trust me, you could be far worse. Some absolutely special minds in this service.
Car left, clear left.
Blue flag.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the car which overtook you when you were doing your stint.
Guess his teammate just doesn't really like Sebring? I don't know.
On your left. Clear to the
I'll let
left.
the second place car go through cleanly. He's going to get the number 3 and 4 coming up behind, so I don't really want to get in the way too much.
B38. Yellow flag. Watch out. That lap was a 207.17 incident in turn 1. We think it might be Larson. Blue flag.
Left side. Clear to the left.
Blue flag.
I just realised something. That Ferrari which spun out behind me when I overtook it.
Yeah.
That technically means I made one legit on-track overtake, right?
That was a
I mean,
5.16.
yeah.
That's something, right?
I guess.
Gotta look for the positives. Anyway, we're up to P38 now, somehow.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a few pointers after the next couple laps to see if you can improve. So I think I'm noticing some consistent traits.
Stefan ahead is pitting. Blue flag.
Right side, clear right, you're clear.
Blue flag. Yellow flag, caution. There's an incident in turn 5. Blue flag.
I don't know if you've noticed, but there is a cone on the inside of turn,
Muller is now in the
which is
lead.
what I use for a reference for an apex and to get back on the.
Way too deep was that one.
Yeah.
Left side, clear left.
Blue flag.
Car left, clear left. Car left,
Blue flag.
clear left.
That Z4 for me was blinking all over the place.
There's an incident in turn 1. Alright Alex, there were chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. B37.
for that corner you can safely use the 3 cone. And this one you can use the 2. Just helps you get the apex a bit cleaner.
That was 204.15.
Oh, god damn it.
Don't worry about it.
Come on, keep it between the white lines.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left.
Blue flag.
What happened to that car?
That's the same one that was buggered. We've almost got turn 1 pretty much done. It's just getting the power on earlier through there, and then you'll probably be fine. The only other corner of note I think you could improve is Sunset, but that's a difficult corner anyway. If it helps, I think of it like a double apex of a really, really late second apex.
The car behind's pitting now.
bit close to the wall, but you're getting it.
That lap was a 2:03.28.
Slowly adapt to the fact the steering's slightly wonky all the time.
Pardon?
You slowly adapt to the fact the steering's wonky all the time.
Yes. You very quickly do. I'm pretty sure our Merc was completely like 10 degrees to the left at one point. Now still setting lap times as fast as the leader.
That's halfway. Should be about 36 minutes of fuel left.
Your lap times have improved, so good progress to be made.
Incident in Sunset.
That's not words you want to hear. Incident in Sunset.
No, no it's not.
That last lap was a 2:03.18. B37.
What's going on here?
Meme fest. I also don't mean to alarm you, but the car that just lapped that BMW's has 500 I rating. It's very concerning. The info I get from Caps is pretty great, but it's also really worrying at times.
Hey, look, he's up ahead. It's the car I had the incident with earlier. It's just up the road in front of these two.
Oh no.
Right side, clear right.
Blue flag.
Too much curve then.
It's just I tried to get a later apex through there. Turn in.
Damn it.
You're fine. Wait. Gap now.
Blue flag.
All's good.
Left side. Keep it steady. Hold your line. Clear to the left.
For the corner you lost it on, I usually just use the 3 as a reference because it's safer. I've lost it there using the 2.
Yeah. Bit of confidence. I'm just feeling that I can push it a bit more than I needed to.
No, you can push it. I think you've got another second or 2 in the car left. But safety is first.
I didn't hit anything and managed to stop it going around any further than I had to.
That's the important thing.
Blue flag.
That confidence is a good thing in the car. No. Shows you're adapting pretty quickly, so you know.
Oh god, fuck's sake.
I think it
Shit,
just
Alex.
snapped on you there.
5 minutes, come on.
Just box in.
Yeah, it's probably for the best. Take a tow if you must, if you think it's safer. But if you can get back, it's obviously for the better.
I think I can limp it back.
It just snapped on you. I don't think there's anything you could have done really.
Blue flag. Look out for the pit speed limit. What's your speed limit in the pits? We haven't got that data.
Where's our pit box? There it is.
How much repairs is it? I'm guessing it's about 3 or so minutes.
3 minutes, yeah. That's an interesting point. Do I actually have a button to turn the engine off? Or does it turn it off automatically? That's slightly concerning actually. Oh, I'm still doing tyres though. There we go. Ah, that's annoying.
He's leading the race.
How much for repairs?
3 minutes.
Ah, it's not too bad then.
Too much curb in on the corner. Then ram wide on the exit.
No, that just looked more like a normal snap to me, rather than driver error. That would have happened to anyone in that situation.
I mean, every time we go in the pits, this means less time on the worn tyres, but we're not doing that strategy anymore. So, less time in the final stint, I guess.
Yay! I'll let you drive the rest of this if you want. I'm just reviewing it right now.
The fact that it's going to be like 18 minutes afterwards, it's not going to be like worth you getting in the car. It's going to take another hour of fuel.
I'm just more thinking SR for you, really.
The car behind us is 3 laps down, so we're not going to lose any positions. Like, unless we have a seriously bad incident.
Yeah, you did nothing wrong, just the car snapped. I could get in and do half a stint, but, you know, would that be worth it?
Honestly not, I don't think. 1 hour 17 left on the clock. And yeah, so it's just going to be a splash and dash right at the end kind of thing.
Okay. Well, I'll let you stay in then. It's for the best, really.
You sound so disappointed.
No, actually, it's more of a getting back on the bike thing.
Wolf is leading the race.
I think it'd be best to get back out. For the confidence.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
steering is still balked, but
Same borked as it was before the incident,
yeah, about basically exactly the same as the car was before.
then nothing to worry about.
Only 1 more hour to go on like this, guys. Whoa! What the actual fuck is going on?
Blue flag. There's an
That
incident
happened.
in Collier. It looks like Keel.
The earmarked insistent that was going through every time.
My precious safety rating. There's nothing more that I fear most than an A 4.9. Especially if they have a low I rating.
Clear to the right.
Oh, okay. Why did they overtake me then?
Blue flag.
I don't know, but they did. Oi.
Boy.
Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Blue flag.
Right side. Clear to the right.
You've just done a 205.05.
Oh, look who it is again. It's Friend.
Friend.
Car left. Clear left.
Your lap times are fine.
Blue flag. That last lap was a 2:03.88. Blue flag.
On your left. Clear left.
Blue flag.
I keep getting massive what they're called, When all the cars around you disappear, blinking. There we go.
You are on a wired connection, yeah?
Yep.
Weird.
It's the first time it's ever happened before me in iRacing as well.
It's probably because we're on American servers and ping, I guess. So my L bar is permanently orange, which means I've got a higher ping than normal.
B38.
Left side, clear left.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
That's weird.
On your left, clear to the left.
Blue flag.
Oh, can it stop that? Not very comfortable when the game keeps doing that.
On your left, clear on the left.
Blue flag. B37. That was 204.79. Daniel has just been disqualified.
He got disqualified doing that as well. Oops.
Thinking.
So that's another place for us then. No, there'll probably be a lot more of that, by the way.
Yeah, we're entering the final hour very shortly, aren't we?
I'm worried about the leader because they haven't done their final driver change yet. They have another guy there, but if they don't get in the car, then the leader's getting disqualified. There's another potential car that could get disqualified for not completing driver share, but they seem to be on track.
Car left. Still there. Clear to the left.
Any other cars that are going to get disqualified are going to be free incidents, which is pretty likely.
So if you put 3 people into your team for a session, you have to put all 3 in the car then?
Yes. There's a fair share
85.
rule,
That lap was a 204.
which is... Hold on, I'll wait until there's a straight. The fair share rule is basically just like a quarter of an equal share. So 3 hours between 2 people, an equal share would be 90 minutes, and then a quarter of 90 minutes would be a fair. And then the same for 3 people, and so.
Blue flag.
Does that include time in the pit lane?
Yes,
Okay.
I think so. It's it only logs laps, I think. Actually, no. You should have a green DC on your relative, which suggests we're legal as a team. So, continue.
Right side.
So,
Clear right.
so if that turns red at any point, do we just need to pit and swap out drivers, basically?
Yes, but if it's yellow, we're on track. If it's red, you haven't done a fair share.
Leader's pitting now.
If it's green, I guess it's...
If it's green, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
If you're...
That's a smoke plume off the side of the road.
That's probably someone in the pits. Right, the leader's in. We'll see if they get a driver swap.
Your lap times are
Yeah,
improving.
they've swapped.
This is exactly what we need. You've just done a 204.33. Come on, track limits. Wolf is now leading.
And the top runners going for their final pit stops now.
Yeah.
Alright, Alex, the next car is Larson.
I think if you get a clear lap of white traffic, you could do 203s, high 202s with the damage.
Falbush is now in the lead. Keel has just been disqualified.
Another one bites the dust.
Is another one disqualified?
Yep.
That was Mark, I think. The Ferrari.
Have no idea. Just heard over crew chief.
Keel.
Yeah.
That was the Ferrari. And there's another car in the pits that's on the same lap as us, so we're gonna get them as well now. A 92.
B32.
I did say that top 30 was
204.00.
possible.
To keep this last hour somewhat clean.
Just keep it as clean as possible. That'll be good for your SR. You will probably get the 4.0 from this if you keep it clean. Which is good for me because that means you can join me and Ben for the good races.
Oh yeah.
Burka is now in the lead. The leader has just done a 159.13.
Was that netcode or did the car almost snap on you?
The car felt like it wanted to go around.
Right, okay. That's easy enough to manage.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that when the tires start wearing in, damage becomes more apparent.
Yeah, it's because we've been using fresh sets for most of the race because we keep pitting, so then we actually ran like nearly an hour stint on the one set of tyres. So
I have good news. You're catching up to the BMW that was a twat.
that's something, I guess.
Let's hope we not get intentionally rammed off the rim.
Falbush is now leading.
On your left. Keep it steady. Clear left.
Looking at the leader's pace, if we stayed out of the mess at turn 1, there's a good possibility we could have been in top 5, maybe podium.
Pace was definitely there.
It's just twats at turn 1.
Twat's turn 1 and a twat later on. And the fact that, because obviously on the original strategy it would have been you, me, you, so pace would have been there.
Yeah, I think we could have definitely, probably not had the potential to win, but a very good potential to be up. Because my qualifying pace is shit, but I'm at least consistent.
Bad news on that front, I'm also a terrible qualifier.
I've yet to meet someone, except for Gibbo, who's actually quick in qualifying.
I mean, I know someone who would be good to have, but unfortunately he doesn't have the money to get iRacing.
F.
Blue flag.
I mean, by person I mean Tom, or Tom 5000, or Thomas Jensen. He's really willing to try it out, but he doesn't have the time or money for it. Because he's proper quick.
On your right. Clear right.
For most 6-hour races, do most people run 3 drivers then for them, or mostly 2?
You'd mostly see 2 drivers for the 6 hour. Much like you'd see in real life. Where
Well, I think the LMPs, they have to have 3, but GTs are 2. GT Pro anyway.
you could run 2 in LMP, but it's just you have more fresh people if you have 3. They have the budget to have 3.
Don't the ARMs though have to have 3 though?
I'm not sure.
I know in Block Pan there's the rule that especially in the 24-hour Spa you have to have 5 drivers in an AM car. Or something stupid like that. It's a ridiculously high number in the AM cars compared to the Pro cars, which can use 3.
Personally, I think having 3 is for like any endurance race, other than 24 hours. 3's, but 2 helps a bit with more consistent. But 3 gives you more people, which gives you fresher drivers. So if you have 3 really quick drivers, it's obviously the best way to have.
Falbush is now in the lead. That last lap was a 2:05.30. Burker is leading the race. Okay, Alex, you've used half your fuel.
Half fuel has gone.
Alright.
Tyre life is fine, so I'm probably going to change them anyway, because no point risking it.
Yeah.
B30, you've just done a 204.39.
Oh look, it's friend again.
They've really been in the wars, haven't they?
A P41 right now. And the fact they keep lapping them, despite the fact that we had our own incidents. That they're not having a good race.
Well, the important thing is that they finished the race. I suppose.
Yeah.
It could be their first one, I don't know.
A bit unfortunate what happened to them, really.
You have a good potential of getting the next car as well to P33. So they've been in the pits for about 10 minutes or so now.
That was a 204.30.
It's P32.
A lot of people seem to be in the pits right now. Hello, Corey.
P22, I think, is dead as well now. They're in the pits without a driver in the car. It's that red battered Ferrari again.
How's the race gone so far? Punted lap 1, turn 1, when Sam was starting. Dropped all the way down to the back of the grid. Got a bit way up the order, then punted again. Had to go back to repairs. since then, it's just been me in the car for the most part. And then I had an incident, which was the car snapped on me and on the wall, had to go into repairs again, but didn't lose any positions out of that, and now we're here. Just slowly getting positions now, because the last hour, so everyone's getting disqualified or having incidents and stuff now, so we just need to keep doing our thing and keep going around. And I am into the car until the end. So I do one pit stop, which should be a very short one, just to top up with fuel, because our strategy is all over the place. Car's not very happy going through there.
Oh, fuck's sake, Alex. Track limits.
Brake a little earlier if you need to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but it's happening. It happens and stuff, and not the best start.
You know, as the tires wear, it's just best to try and threshold brake as much as you can. Straight line and all that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been up and down. We're up to P32 now, so
555 cars in the pits as well. I'll see if I can get more information.
as you can hear, Sam is seeing a lot of cars in the pit lane right
Oh,
now.
they're completely gone.
Not really any position to push the car because there's nothing really on track in the near future. You're on the same lap as car number 26, is that right?
Correct. And they've been in the pits for a while now.
Okay, so it's going to unlap themselves once we get past them a few times.
Yeah. The timing is saying they've been in the pits for 22 minutes.
Okay, so we're just going to unlap ourselves versus them in game position.
Yeah.
So yeah, at this point, it's just taking the car home. But thank you for joining. I know you missed a lot of it, but first proper endurance race, so there you go.
Oh, it's Karma. Karma got us. Okay.
Wait, what?
It was the guy who blamed me for the startup pileup.
They're running ahead of us for a long time because of obviously they got less damage or something stupid like that, I don't know.
Well, it's if they're in the pits for that long, it's probably an engine change.
Watch those track limits.
Whoopsie.
That corner is a bitch. You're fine with that one.
B30.
P30 now apparently, according to crew chief. Another car
Almost
gone.
almost P30. You're P31 right now, fish.
I don't know, maybe crew chief's drunk again, I don't know.
It's probably pre-disqualifying people for you.
Blue flag.
Yeah, and the idea is once the safe rating's up, I get to B license and I can do ILMS stuff. Because also just doing stuff in teams is just more fun than spending however long by yourself in a race.
There's an Audi 2 laps ahead of you that you're quicker than. About 2.5 seconds per lap quicker than. So there's your target.
B29.
Crew chief's at P29 now, so I have no idea what he's doing. But I think it's like just disqualifying everyone or something.
Probably.
He was looking, trying to push up somewhere, so I'm just gonna let him pass.
That was a smart thing to do.
Like, he was looking like at every chance he could to try and make a move, so I might as well lose a bit of time for the sake of my car being intact.
Right, number 555, 22 minutes in the pits is your next car. They are also in a Merc, so that's probably another engine change. Should be P30 now.
That
There we
was
go.
205.08.
Yeah, Cruiser must be is probably taking a lot of drugs and drinking a lot.
I can apparently tell you that most of the time you're losing to the leaders is in Sector 1. Which I think is turn 1 on this hairpin.
There's an incident in Cunningham. There's an incident in Collier. Blue flag.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Falbush is now leading.
Does GTS allow driver swaps, or is it just teammates in terms of having two cars working together to score points?
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Okay, so it's that sort of team. That's what sort of thing we run in racing for teammates, is just we both ride in the same car kind of thing, but you both score points, so it's like a team standings and a driver standings.
Soon to be P29.
Another car in the pit.
They're not on the server at all.
F.
Wasn't there a team that got disqualified about half an hour?
Maybe. I know crew chief went and said a bunch of someone else. Basically gave us positions for some reason.
Caps isn't showing them as in the pit, so I'm assuming it's disqualification.
That's a long way. Long time to get a teammate.
That last lap was a 2:03.27, sector 1
Really
is
good lap.
1.7 off the pace. Oh, fuck's sake, Alex. Come on, track limits. Blue flag.
Yeah, it's not you pushing that hard in that corner because the car just does not want to go in that corner like it normally does anymore.
Yeah, just try and late apex it and brake her.
Keep forgetting that unlike race streams, don't if you press both look left and right, it won't look back for you.
Blue flag.
Cockpit cam only in iRacing.
Oh,
Merker
blinkers.
is leading the race.
On your left. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Another session of blinking just then.
Hopefully nothing to worry about. I can see you and everyone else fine, so it's probably CPU related if it's just you.
Need to add more cores to my i7, I guess. Just throw some in there. As our computers work.
Could be as simple as just having to run less cars, really, in the options.
Yeah. I haven't done a race this big, really, so not proper. And since I was not sort of only testing beforehand, I was all like, oh, I'm just gonna stream it.
The streaming's probably what's doing it, to be honest.
Yeah. You gotta think of the 4 people watching right now. They're having a good time.
Meanwhile, here's me on my fucking Ryzen 3, being able to run 60 cars while... You're the one with an i7, why are you having issue?
Like I got the car limit up to like stupidly high, and
Clear
I'm
right.
streaming at 1080p 60 FPS.
Oh, dude.
29.
So I'm probably going a lot. Like, I don't know what I think. You stream at a really odd resolution, don't you? Or
I
something
have
like-
16 by 10, so...
Yeah.
Bush is now in the lead.
OBS has not dropped any frames.
I think it's just CPU, really.
Yeah, OBS using
That lap was at
26%.
203.94.
Eyes on the road, Alex.
Just done a 159.00.
Sorry.
Blue flag.
You're lucky you got away with that with nothing.
Car left. Clear left.
Blue flag.
Left side. Clear left.
Tight battle for the lead, though.
Yeah, I just realised that. The leader's gone. Like, the leader before was a Merc, but now it's these two Z4s.
The previous leader is just really like the driver in that car is just slow.
Was
I mean,
that the one
all
which
second-
had 3 drivers into it?
No, that was the guy who didn't swap until the last step and had a 20-second lead.
So I'm guessing they hope that 20-second lead will cover the difference in drivers.
Yeah. The guy in second place done a 1:58.8, so that's the fastest lap of the race. So they're going really hard at it now.
Luckily we actually met up in a place where I could easily let him past.
You might have changed the complexion of the race by doing that.
Blue flag.
That was done by me.
You did it though, so don't worry about it. You're faster than that guy, so you know. Only 20 minutes to go now.
18 litres of fuel left in the tank.
You will need to splash.
Yeah. Question is it worth taking the tyres or not?
Probably not. Well, do it anyway, because you're not going to gain it.
Well, yeah, as I'm thinking, I think the car behind us is 3 laps down on us. So all we're going to lose is, like, get to unlap some cars again.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. If there are any guys running behind us anyway, they're way back.
Blue flag. Ten minutes of fuel remaining. The leader's just done a 158.84.
Just got a prediction of 10 minutes of fuel left in the tank.
Crew chief will do your fuel, so don't worry about it.
On your left. Clear left.
It felt like he was going to try and do something stupid in the next couple of laps.
Blue flag.
Also, that livery is terrible.
Yes, I agree. I mean, Toby would disagree, but that's because he's a shitlord.
Add emojis and Toby will like it. Just add some MG logos onto it and then it'll be flawless for him.
Left side, clear to the left.
Flawless TM.
Flawless TM in Comic Sans.
Blue flag.
Yes. You'll see what I mean about the leading car having the slow driver in. Pretty sure.
Don't say I'm gonna nap myself.
No, they're coming up to you right now. They're P4.
Oh, okay. For a second I was gonna nap myself, like,
For better context, you're only 1 second a lap slower than. So that's how slow they are in comparison to the leaders, who've just done another fastest lap. 158.6, Jesus Christ. That's qualifying pace. I might have to get the BMW if it's that fast.
BMW's a cool car. It's like the smallest car and it's slapped a V8 into it.
It's the only GT3 I don't have.
But the only other one I actually want to own because I love that thing. It's so ridiculous. In theory it's a homologation special because BMW never made a car with a V8 in it in the Z4.
And now we have the boring M6.
It's got a boring V6 twin turbo like the Nissan. I'll let you pass later.
Left side, clear left.
Blue flag.
Car left, clear on the left.
Yeah, but the Bentley is big, and the Bentley's got a V8 twin turbo. That makes that grumble noise. The Nissan's big, and it's got a V6 before it was cool.
You've just done a 205.37. There's an incident in Christensen. Incident in turn 5. Okay, Alex. 5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
Not long left before we're going to have a pit stop, and then we have, after the pit stop, we're going to the end. Unfortunately, our strategy is kind of fucked due to incidents along the way.
Incident in Sunset. You've just done a 204.39. Very little fuel left. Hit this lap, in this lap.
I have a good feeling you're going to see another car get disqualified. It's the number 98. 500 I rating, and they keep making mistakes.
Oh, we're boxing this lap.
Okie doke.
It's got the notification to box this lap, so we'll be. So taking tyres and fuel, you're suggesting?
Yes, yes. The stop will be a bit longer because of that, but I don't think you honestly care.
Not really. I know I probably could last the rest on these tyres, but it's no point. We're not gaining or losing anything out of it.
You could if you want to learn how used tires feel, but that's up to you.
I'd rather just finish this race at this point.
That's the wise choice.
Learnings for another day. I already learned what it feels like having bent suspension for an hour.
I learned that a long time ago in these turning races. That's no disrespect to my teammates, but I learned that a long time ago.
Watch your speed. Look out for the pit speed limit. Okay, Alex. We'll fuel you to the end of the race. 2 litres remaining.
Off go.
Cars randomly smoking now.
Ours is.
Yes.
Hmm.
As soon as the jacks went up.
That's not good.
Have we broken the engine?
Yeah,
Can't have done.
nothing on the dash.
Is the twat high?
Oh, well, it's 86 right now.
I'm going to quickly go check if that's normal.
Lights are still on. Disengage it. Car approaching. Watch your mirrors.
It's only got to last 10 minutes!
Blue flag.
Yes, but I'm still worried about the engine blowing.
It's gone down to 85 now. No, it's gone back up again.
I'm going back to find out. No, 85's
Gone to 87, oh no.
it's fine. I was at 92 during my stint.
Okay, thank God. Mild panic for no reason.
I need to watch this bloody race for the lead because this is close. They were under a second when they came across the line.
Jeez. Like 9
3
minutes
hours
to
of
go.
racing.
That's nearly like last year's 24 Hours of Spa with the Bentley and the Audi. Every single lap they got closer and closer. It was ridiculous.
This is gonna be a good ending. It's the 3.8 KI rating driver versus the 4.1 KI rating driver.
Flag.
Explains why we couldn't have car number 17. It was stolen from it.
Falbush is leading the race.
F.
The car in front is pitting.
I have grip now.
Traffic was bad for the 17 there, a few seconds behind now.
Whoa, an Audi. I see an Audi in front of us.
Yeah, it's a miracle.
An
There's
actual
one
Audi.
Audi. One Audi. I think P28's gonna be on the cards.
Alright, now CPU, please.
Oh, the leaders are doing their final splashes as well. This is gonna be super interesting for the race win. Oh, you know what? Oh, I've realised what that car's doing now. The 2-3.
What's it
That's
doing?
why they were so slow. They were fuel saving.
What, so the car which we thought was a slow driver? The car behind me just died. I
Yeah,
don't know what happened.
they've just completely died. You're probably not gonna unlap them, but they're dead.
Onto the car behind me though.
Yeah, the 27, that was 6th place.
What the fuck happened there?
They just snapped.
I thought they hit us or something, a netcode, but this disappeared.
They just snapped to the right, to the left even. Just completely yeeted themselves into the wall.
They were done. They're like, this is stupid, and it's finished. 6 minutes to go. What happened? Lap 1, turn 1, Sam unfortunately had
Oh, this race is getting spicy.
an incident in the thing, someone showed up at the rear, 50 minutes of repairs, went back out again, had another incident with someone else trying to unlap themselves on, well no, someone trying to, we were getting lapped, punted us, and then deliberately hit us later, we had a bunch of damage, and I went in the car and been in since there. No, 15, sorry, not 50. 15. Not 50. If it was 50,
27
that'd be
cars been in the
ridiculous.
pits for a while now. They're only one lap off the lead lap, so we're not going to get them, obviously, but... Oh yeah, that was the car that just died behind you. Okay, that's why.
Oh.
Left side.
Blue flag.
Hold your line. Clear left.
So yeah, I've been driving the car since about halfway point. Are you last? No, we're not dead last, we've been making positions up. But I'm just not dying. I mean, I think we are last of the running cars, but gotta do what you have. So can I stop doing that? I mean, we can't really get any better than what we have right now, unfortunately.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Leader's still going. They might have done a master stroke here if they can pull this off.
You know what, the leaders having a good old fight, so you know. Because it's been 2 different strategies.
17 cars dead. Why is the 17 car dead?
Come on, track limits.
Yeah, getting very close to that disqualification. I'm scared now. I'll be very careful now. Track in front of us is clear for the most part, and we are faster than the cars behind, because we are on fresh rubber. Because obviously we did basically a splash and dash with new tyres, because we won't lose anything by doing it, so we're on slightly fresher tyres compared to everyone else around us.
So the guy that was fighting for the race lead has just gone AWOL.
As in?
Like they've left the server.
You know what happened?
No, they just went into the pits normally.
Didn't it fill up enough or something? I don't know.
I don't know, but like they could have kept going. Like they had definitely the pace to keep like at least a podium. So I don't know. Just leaves 4 cars on the lead lap. And the leader's in limp home mode trying to see if fuel, so it's kind of a letdown. I was looking forward to that.
Unfortunately, I guess that him leaving has also not helped the car, which was doing the extreme fuel saving strat.
Yeah, that has helped them, actually.
It's showing the car now in front doesn't have to push as hard, which means that they can also fuel save as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what you meant. Yeah. Right. Well, 999's definitely got this in the bag. So they shouldn't need to pit. Don't know about the 37 car and the 232, 234 rather. They should make it to the end on this pit.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
I guess they'll be starting their final lap race shortly.
That was 204.
Yeah, you should get the white flag next time. Hope for no funny business here.
Just hit 0.
White flag, hopefully. Well, I won't go. You won't see it until the blue flag clears.
Which is a last lap.
Yeah, and it's the last lap.
I can see it occasionally flashes through, or when the game decides to show it, and just immediately shows back the blue flag again.
I mean, you can hear the fireworks.
Pretty fireworks.
Don't get distracted by the pretty lights, Alex.
There's an incident in turn 1. We think it might be Roots.
Well done, mate. Could have gone better, but it's not. I don't think it's any of our fault.
Yeah, it's just a couple of
B29.
incidents.
There we go. It's over. Bring it back round.
Finished the race, which is the important thing.
Yep.
So that's your first endurance race in iRacing. How was it?
I mean, of course it could have gone better, but it could have gone much worse.
Yeah.
Finished it. Apart from that time the car snapped, I didn't have any major things going on, so...
Yeah, you kept it clean, so no big drama. Alright, time to see what damage has been done. Safety rating and all that, because my one's gonna go pot.
We did it. I'm just gonna save it because I'm a... I knew it was gonna come up. Or base.
There were 3 lead changes with a strength of field of 1600. You gained +4 for safety rating. So that's the 3.5.
I don't know. So wait, is safety rating just an iRating just based off the laps I did then?
It's proportional to how much you do.
Okay.
So you did more of the race than I did, so you get, for better or for worse, more of the hit. Which is why I only lost 3 high rating.
Wow.
I gained some safety rating, but
I'll change in R3 when soon TM.
another one of those, and you'll safely be B. Though I can say that. No, poo, it's Barber next week. Okay. Nuts to that.
Is that for the BRS?
Yeah. I don't get me wrong, I love Barber, but I would never do an endurance race there. It's Watkins Glen after that though, which is always fun.
IMSA next week is Daytona, isn't it?
Yes.
Do 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 do.
And you should be able to get easy safety rating there. Hopefully.
Oh dear. There'll be a Daytona stream tomorrow, not tomorrow, next week. Won't be in GT3 though. I'm gonna end it here, guys.
There were 5 DQs as well. Just less than I was expecting.
Yeah, so I'll end it here, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. And yeah, I'll stream not tomorrow, day after.